The Nelsons up next as VH1 presents Farm Aid 2. The most important number of all remains 1-800-FARM-AID. We'll be back.
Introducing new Tyson Entrees, your passport to a world of great tastes. International classics like exotic chicken oriental with crisp snow peas, romantic chicken francais with green beans almondine, and zesty chicken fiesta with Spanish rice. Treat yourself to delicious Tyson Entrees.
Sensational.
Tyson Entrees, your passport to a world of great tastes.
Right now, your body's thirsty for more than water.
What you want to know your body like you never have before. Quench its Gatorade is thirsty. So go and give your thirsty body what it's feeling thirsty for. Quench its Gatorade is thirsty for that deep down body thirst.
Gatorade Thirst Quencher quenches the thirst in your throat while it helps put back the potassium, fluids, and minerals your whole body's thirsty for.
Quench its Gatorade is thirsty for that deep down body thirst.
What would you like?
Well, I don't know. What do I feel like?
Why not try something you've never had before?
Is that a line?
No, it's a drink. Seagram's Golden Wine Cooler. It's wet, it's dry, it's new, and it's Seagram's.
You sound like a commercial.
You buying it?
The drink? Yeah. But not the line.
It's a start.
New Seagram's Golden Wine Cooler. It's wet and it's dry.
VH1, Video Hits 1, is proud to salute America's family farmers and proud to present Farm Aid 2. You're watching Farm Aid 2, only one of the spectacular July events on VH1, Video Hits 1. We've got Beach Boys celebrity hosts, Everly Brothers in concert, an escape with Anne Murray, new visions every Saturday, plus VH1 People News and VH one-on-one interviews every hour, all day, every day. Your favorites of yesterday and today, all in July, all on
VH1.
When I was growing up, I had an aunt and uncle who had a farm, and I used to spend some time down there. They used to supply all the local grocery stores in their area, and as time went on, they started ordering from the chains, and their farm sort of became something they did out of love. Luckily, they had alternative sources of income and didn't have to live off that. But my memories of that are real special, and I would like to think that people could keep on going like that. And with your help, hopefully they will.
Happy 4th of July, America. July 4th, 1986 is the best of times for a lot of people, and it's the worst of times for others. There's a crisis in the farming community. They're in trouble out there. And I know for myself, in times of trouble, I've often comforted myself with the idea that this too shall pass. Let's not let this pass. This is not the time for comfort, and it's not the time for pity. This is the time for action. You can help. Please call. Call this number now. Make a donation. Thank you.
VH1, Video Hits 1. Finally, video music for you. Watch VH1 and you'll go behind the scenes with VH1 People News. Learn what your favorite stars are really like in VH one-on-one interviews and enjoy your favorite songs. Every day, all day, here on America's network for your favorites of yesterday and today.
VH1.
We've still got a lot more music coming up from Farm Aid 2 right here in Austin, Texas. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Barbecues and cowboy shoes, guitars and high gear. Now you're talking country. Now you're talking beer. Now you're talking good times, and Stroh's are spoken here.
Stroh's, fire brewed for smooth, consistent taste.
Now you're talking Stroh's. Now you're talking beer. Now you're talking good times, and Stroh's are spoken here.
He lives in jeans.
You got the money, honey. I've got the time.
Gotta be comfortable.
Talking, and we'll have a time.
Gotta last.
We'll have more fun, baby.
Gotta be Wrangler.
If you got the money, honey, I've got the time.
A legend in jeans.
Wrangler.
Small bathroom.
Fun, isn't it?
Need any help?
I could use more soap to shave my legs.
Try this.
Introducing Noxema Shave Cream for extra sensitive skin to women. All the moisturizers and emollients that make it so comfortable for a man's face make it so beautiful for a woman's legs.
I like the way your shave cream feels.
Me too.
We have to go to work.
I hate Mondays.
Noxema for extra sensitive skin, his and hers.
When delicious peanutty cream comes together with a crunchy candy shell, what you got is Reese's Pieces, one great tasting candy. In a crazy world where things don't always fit, it's great to know there are some that do. Reese's Pieces, the winning combination.
Imagine, stored away, year after year, 14-karat gold and diamond jewelry in every price range. Enormous quantities. Now available at incredible clearance prices. 25 to 70% off. Zales Great Vault Clearance. First come, first served.
Hey, General, the troops are ready. Cannons prime. Check. Mortars head check. I don't like it. It's too quiet out there.
There they are, girls! Let's get 'em!
Hold it up, man!
They called it the Burger Wars. But now that the smoke's starting to clear, one thing's pretty obvious. The big boys, for all their noise, didn't really have anything new to say, did they? Well, now, someone does. Someone who's taken the burger, rethought it, made it thicker, succulent, full of natural juices, taken it off the battlefield and brought it closer to where it should have been all along. Home.
Cheer up, General. This'll really get 'em.
New quarter-pound burgers from Hardee's, a little closer to home.
A tape of this quality deserves to be played in the most sophisticated of systems. Because Sony Premium Tape has more music, where other tapes have distortion and hiss. Sony Audio Tape. It's the closest you can get to music.
Sony is the proud supplier of videotape for Farm Aid 2.
Farm Aid is for people here in America who are in trouble. They're people that you know. I grew up in Michigan, and there were a lot of small farmers around where I lived, and it's really frustrating for me to see what's happening to them now in 1986. You can help. These people have tried everything, and it's the money crunch. If you aren't, they work real hard, and you can't. It's just hard to imagine how hard they work, and then to get a fair price for what they do, they can't get it. And it's just a matter of time. Foreclosures are all over the place. People are committing suicide because they can't handle it anymore. These are good people. They do a lot for you. You can do something for them. You can send them some money to Farm Aid.
VH-1, Video Hits 1, is proud to salute America's family farmers and proud to present Farm Aid 2.
Last year, for every dollar you spent on food, 75 cents went to marketing. The farmer got a quarter.
This year, you'll pay more for food, maybe as much as 4% more. The farmer's share will actually decline. He'll get 1% less.
In 1986, for every bushel of wheat he produces, the farmer is expected to get the lowest price in 6 years.
Most people who own real estate have been watching their land value rise. Farmers have been watching theirs drop.
In 1982, 33,000 farms were lost. In 1983, 31,000 went down. In 1984, we lost 37,000 more.
Last year, we lost over 43,000 farms.
That's 826 a week, 112 a day.
Those are some of the statistics facing the American farmer. Here's one fact without a number attached. It's hard to believe, but some farmers are on food stamps.
Thanks to your contributions during Farm Aid last year, farm families are receiving food and emergency needs through churches, food pantries, and crisis hotlines. Others are taking advantage of personal and financial counseling, self-help projects, education and legal aid in their fight to keep their land.
Your pledge today will continue the work. Send your check to Farm Aid 2, P.O. Box Farm Aid, Austin, Texas, 78789. Or call and pledge by credit card. Dial 1-800-FARM-AID.
All our lives, we've relied on America's farmers for the food on our table. Now, the farmers need our help.
Today, credit, interest, oil gluts, and lots of things that have nothing to do with the sun, the rain, and the soil have affected the American farmer. Times have changed, but the farmer hasn't. These people know how to work and are willing to work. They are a valuable national resource, and they need our help to get back on their feet.
The phone number is 1-800-FARM-AID. Call now.
You're watching Farm Aid 2 on VH1. We'll be right back.
Rise and shine, cast your line, catch the limit here. Now you're talking fishing, now you're talking beer, now you're talking good times, and Stroh's is spoken here.
Stroh's, fire brewed for smooth, consistent taste.
Now you're talking Stroh's, now you're talking beer, now you're talking good times, and Stroh's is spoken here.
Come on in America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son.
Willie and Wrangler, a legend in jeans.
I'll be gone 100 miles.
Made in the USA.
Is done.
Fasten your seatbelts. You're going on a trip.
We're sending you back to the future.
The future is here on video cassette from MCA. Take home the movie that blew America away and drove audiences wild.
An absolute dream.
The hottest thing to come to the screen. Steven Spielberg presents a Robert Zemeckis film. Back to the Future. Now on video and in stores everywhere.
I recently met the Carter family, a proud farm family with 10 kids. Now, this hardworking couple raised 10 kids. 3 became doctors, 1 is a dentist, 1 a dental hygienist, and 3 have master's degrees.
I didn't want them to be out in the cotton field. We'd be out there picking cotton and chopping cotton and picking tomatoes. And I said, if you study and go to school, get your degree, maybe you won't have it this hard.
So now the natural thing would be, after getting a taste of higher learning, they'd leave the chores and long hours behind. But that wasn't it. That wasn't how it worked at all.
Even in college and med school, I would go home in the summers and do farming between school sessions.
Once a farmer, always a farmer. Once a farmer who became a doctor, still a farmer.
Sometimes working on the farm for 10, 12, even 16 hours a day really helped me out a lot as I started going through school, undergraduate, and especially medical school.
Farming made the Carters special. But even the Carters are in trouble.
We have to sell everything. Most of it we raise on the farm. Cheaper comparison with the price than what we have to pay for what we buy.
For 5 generations, the Carters have been farming the same land. We need their tomatoes and cotton, but we also need their doctors.
If you had any experience on the farm, throw your support behind the farmer, because I really believe that they're the backbone of America.
Please help Farm Aid.
Send your check now to Farm Aid 2, Post Office Box Farm Aid, Austin, Texas, 78789.
Hey, me fella,
Look here. Seagram, golden wine cooler. Seagram, golden wine cooler. It's wet and it's dry. Golden wine cooler. My. Golden wine cooler. Me and the boys. Love all the time. Golden wine cooler. It's wet and it's dry. Golden wine cooler. Out on the town, flying around, pizzas disappear. Now you're talking Friday night, now you're talking beer. Now you're talking good times, and Stroh's is smoking here.
Stroh Light, smooth, refreshing, less filling.
Now you're talking Stroh's, now you're talking beer. Now you're talking good times, and Stroh's is smoking here.
This is my hand. I use it to hold a fork and to play the guitar and to reach out to somebody I love. Farmers' hands are tougher. They dig the earth, they plant the seeds, and they count the losses. It's not their fault, this farm crisis in America. Your hand can help. Dial 1-800-FARM-AID and use your credit card. Sign a check and send it to the address on the screen. Farmers' hands feed a nation. Yours can preserve a way of life.
Here's the phone number to call. 1-800-FARM-AID. Call now.
Hi, this is David Brenner. You know, when I was a kid growing up in Philadelphia, I had a real weird conception of the way the world was. I thought there was the United States, which consisted of Baltimore, Philadelphia, New York, Boston, swung around to New Orleans, San Francisco, Los Angeles, all the cities. And then in the middle of the country was a big farmland. And these people farmed everything and sent it to us in the cities. And then you get older and you find out there are farms right near you. Even in Pennsylvania, there's a lot of farms. There are farms all over the place. There are big farms and small farms. That's the first revelation. Then you find out that farmers who grow food are having problems getting food for their own families. And then you find out that farmers are in a lot of trouble. And it's astounding because agriculture is a very important disc in the spine of our nation. And we need farmers very much. And this is coming from a big city kid, and you can't get much more big city than I am. And I'm appealing to everyone who ever saw me and ever had one good laugh from me. If I made you laugh even once, then help out with a Farm Aid. Send something, pledge something. Call 1-800-FARM-AID. That's 1-800-FARM-AID. Or you can write to Post Office Box Farm Aid. That's in Austin, Texas, 78789. Do it.
Keep the farm crisis programs alive. Send your check now to Farm Aid 2, P.O. Box Farm Aid, Austin, Texas, 78789.